Good afternoon, gang. Ryan, are you okay? I was thinking about you the whole way home, brother. I was thinking about you the whole way home. Yeah, I want you to go ahead with your questions, and if I miss something, I'll hit on it at the at the end. Excuse me. Nope. I watched the last minute. What would be 2 minutes? Minute 58. Yeah. Just wanted to see that sequence. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. It's just it's a really it's a really unfortunate sequence of events. I mean, there's no the way the rule is written on a play like that. When something like that happens, the officials don't have. It's not within the rule for the officials to use any judgment on the play. So you can't blame the three guys officiating the game or Jansen who was at the table. Those four guys, they don't have any leeway. They can't make a judgment on it. That's the way the rule is written. And so when Luke, when he turned and looked up at the basket and but his arms went up and hit 23. It hit him above the shoulders. It hit him in the face. And when that happens, they have to go to the monitor. And when they go to the monitor, when there's contact above the shoulders, when there's contact to the head, it's a flagrant 1 or a flagrant 2. And again, within the rule, there's no leeway for the officials because Luke, if he's looking right at him and does it intentionally, then it's easy, right? It's easy for everybody. It's like, okay, well, he did it on purpose. This one was just that's where when I say it's an unfortunate sequence of events, like the timing of that to have a foul, which was a foul, they're going to shoot 2 free throws, to have that happen and within a second to have Luke, just kind of stumble over there, looking up at the basket, but happened to throw his hands up and hit the opponent above the shoulders. It's just guys, I'm just telling you, it's a really, it's just a really unfortunate in terms of the timing, but a correct interpretation of the rule by the officials. So there isn't any other way they could have called it different.
Is there a rule you think needs to be addressed, though, on just being a basketball play that can happen with a 9 guy and a 6'2" or 6'3"?
Right. Yeah, I mean, that's something in because there isn't, no matter what your feeling is or in terms of officiating and how the guys officiated a game or how what you think of them when you see them game after game or year after year, regardless of where that would fit in, nobody wants that to be a part of a game like that. Those 4 officials don't want that to be a part of the game with 2 minutes left. Our side doesn't want it to be. Bradley doesn't want it to be. Right? No one wants that to be part of a game with 2 minutes left when you're playing for a championship. So I don't know how you fix that. Because if it's open to interpretation every time they go to the monitor, then we got more problems than we already have. I wish they'd kicked the monitor, and I wish it never would have come. And I know when it did, I said it, and we talked about it, Gary. And I've said it, I make mistakes as a head coach. Players make mistakes during the 40 minutes. Officials are human, and they make mistakes. I liked it better before the monitor came into existence. And that's not to say that we would have won or we would have lost yesterday. That's the way I've always felt. That it's part of the game. And it's something that you gotta live with. You live with it when it goes your way, and you live with it when it doesn't, and you move on. The monitor, in a lot of ways, has made it worse. It's pleased a lot of people because of social media, and now we all get to see the replays, and we all get to slow it down, rewind it, and so we all feel like we have the answer and that it's fixed everything because now we get it right. The problem is the rule has to be written where they don't get to use any common sense or any judgment. And in this one, again, if Luke would have been looking at him and done it intentionally, then they would have made the same call whether they have judgment or not have judgment. he was looking up at the rim, and just for whatever reason, his arms went up, and he ended up hitting the guy above the shoulders. If they are allowed to have any judgment in that case, then my guess is they shoot 2 free throws. We get the ball. We're down 1. There's a minute and change left. So I don't know how you fix that. But I think everybody feels like it would be nice if they could have a little bit of judgment there. But again, if you give them judgment every time they go to the monitor, then where does it end? I mean, it just doesn't. Yeah.
Is that a review that can happen anytime during the game, or was it because it was 2 minutes to go in the game? If that
No,
only happened in the first half, could it be
Yep.
reviewed?
Yep. Anything to do with flagrant 1 or flagrant 2, anything above the shoulders, anything to the head, yes, that can be reviewed. So that could have been at any point in the game. Yeah.
And then just how proud were you of your guys